This is a question that I like because as a Nigerian, I'm a very proud person, obviously. But I want to know how we compare Nigeria to other countries, especially how we compare Nigeria to other African countries. Ever since I was young, they always used to compare Nigeria to Ghana. For obvious reasons, of course. They were also colonized by the British and they speak English like us. And there are so many things that they have that we have as well. But then they've also tried to compare us with South Africa and Egypt and Ethiopia and Kenya. And every time they do, I have to come back to this question. How do you compare Nigeria with other countries? For example, they say the schools in Ghana are very good. Now, here's something interesting you should know. In Ghana, they have about 90 universities. In Nigeria, we have at least 140 accredited private universities. I haven't even talked about the federal and the state universities. There is really no comparison there. They say South Africa is a very diverse place and they have 4 major ethnic groups. 4. Wow. In Nigeria, we have over 20 ethnicities that number more than 2 million individually. One by one, the comparisons that you make with Nigeria and other countries tend to fall flat. In fact, the truth about the matter is that there really is no place like Nigeria. There's an interesting joke I've heard a long time ago, and you may have heard it too. It is that a professor walked into his class, a professor of economics, and he told the students he was going to give them a question to answer. And so he told them that there was a country that needed to come out of their problems. And they said, all right, sir, name the problems. And he named every single problem that we were going through in this country and asked the students, I want you guys to put your heads together and come up with a solution. And after a week, the students stood in front of the professor and they said, sir, not only were we not able to find the answer to this question, we believe we're not able to find the answer to this question because it is impossible for one country to have all these problems. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Nigeria. Individually, we have the same problems that every other country has: ethnicity, religion, classism, but collectively, there is no place like Nigeria. Period.